Hey foodie gang, hey foodie gang. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Season 3 with your girl, episode 125. We are getting ready for Sunday dinner. And we are making a variety of dishes. So hit that like button on your way in. And we are getting the jerk chicken ready. So I was looking for it. My bottle away. Let me turn y'all a little bit so y'all can see what's going on here. So we got the soy sauce. Let me know if y'all can see. Okay, there we go. So this is our chicken right here, and we're gonna get our marinade situated, and we're gonna pour it on top. Let me know if y'all can see me all right. So we're gonna make the dressing for the jerk chicken. If you have time, you can marinate it, but we don't have a lot of time today. So McCormick jerk season. Make sure it's closed. Jerk season. Pour a little bit of that in there. Soy sauce. Vinegar. Olive oil, and we're making a jerk marinade. And hey, Liliana, how are you doing? We are getting ready for Sunday dinner. We're making a whole bunch of dishes. So, shout out to y'all for tuning in. I'm getting you the jerk chicken ready. If you have time, you can marinate your jerk chicken. But I do not have time, foodie gang. I do not have time. And Lily, honestly, I'm good. Tired. Boy said cool. How is everyone doing today? How was your Sunday going? Are you ready for the week? So, we got a little of that jerk marinade. We're going to pour it on top. Okay, so we got a little bit of everything going on. We're making a little bit of everything. And thank you, Word Class. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you, Huck. Thank you so much. Okay, now I'm finna put some gloves on. We're gonna rub this down. We finna make sure that all the chicken gets some of the marinade. Okay, we're making a little bit of everything. We got jerk chicken. We're making spaghetti, Philly cheesesteak sliders. We make some yams. And my sister bringing over some more stuff. So we just cooking, chilling, and celebrating. And I have the oven set at 400 degrees. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, support the channel. Oh, okay, Liliana, you got the best question. She said, what are we celebrating today? We are celebrating Ava. Today was her gymnastics competition, and she did so well. She won first place in specific events 4 times. So she won 4 out of 5 medals. And she was just looking so happy on the podium. So we're celebrating Ava being a champion and taking home 4 medals. First place. Oh my goodness. It's like, okay, so during the award ceremony, they have 5 different events, right? And they was calling Ava's name so much that she just stayed up front. And Liliana said, yay, proud of my little niece. She's the best. You guys, Ava did so well during this competition. So well. It was amazing. She even watched. Okay, so we got our jerk chicken. And like I said, if you let it marinate, let it marinate for an hour before you put it in the oven, or even a couple hours. Then we're gonna just bake this in the oven, probably for like 1:30. I'm gonna check it, see what it's looking like, and we're just gonna let it cook. You want to give your thighs time to cook because they thick. And thank you so much. Yes, y'all put congratulations, Ava, in the chat. She did amazing. First place on the beam. First place on the floor. First place on the vault. And she was all around. She did so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. My baby was just cheesing so hard when she was on that first place podium. And I'm going to be talking about it forever because that's my baby. You know what? And like, the gymnasts, they train so hard. So I'm not going to put a timer on because it's 4:33 right now. So at 6, I'm going to take a look at the chicken and see what it's looking like. But yes, Ava did so good. And Liliana said, proud moment for mommy. Y'all, Ava went and stood on business. She knew that she wanted to win multiple medals. And so she made that happen. Let me rinse my hands off real quick because I was dealing with the chicken. But she was not playing. She was not playing. Okay, so one of Ava's favorite dishes, and that's the reason why we're having such a big dinner. She really, really loves spaghetti. So I'm going to make spaghetti again. Because I know I always make it on this channel. But my daughter loves spaghetti. So let me show you guys my spaghetti ingredients. And if you are a part of the food gang, you've been here for a while, You've seen me make spaghetti before, so you already know what it is. And hey, Christina, hey, Vibin, how are you guys doing today? And thank you, Liliana. Y'all make sure y'all go check out her YouTube channel. Familia, she does a lot of great cooking and so much more on her channel. She said, hit the like button on your way in and subscribe for amazing content. Very, very true. We are cooking live today. We do so much here at 907 Goodies. So much. So many recipes. Okay, so we got a little bit of everything for the spaghetti. We got our tomatoes here. Crushed tomatoes, a little bit of fresh garlic there, and a whole bunch of seasonings. Ooh. This is the spaghetti that we're going to be using. So we got lots to do, foodie gang. We got lots to do. I do want to get some onions cut. I got my onion back here. I'm just gonna cut that up. We just gonna hang out, foodie gang. We just hanging out. Can't see me. Put some of this stuff over. And we got our pan on right now. We're letting that get hot while we get our onion cut up. That sounds good. That sounds good. Pack that. Ooh, spaghetti is so good. That scared me. That was the water. I like throwing some chopped bell peppers and onions in the mix. I agree. I agree. Let's see if this one will fit back here. I like to put a little bit of salt in my pasta water. Sorry, my salt here. And it's very windy outside, okay? In Alaska, very, very windy. So y'all might hear a little bit of that wind. As well as the sounds from the kitchen and the music. Okay, let me find. Nope, that don't work. Can y'all see okay, Foodie Gang? Do y'all need some more light? Let me know. Do you need more light? Or you good? Okay, so I should cut up this garlic. Oh, I have a little bit of garlic right there. I might not need this. I might not need this. I forgot I got some garlic right here. And then we got some onions. Find something to put some onions in. Okay, and then we got our pasta water on back here. We got the spaghetti going. Or the meat. We're gonna build our meat sauce here. And then while this is going, I'm gonna cut up the peppers and onions for the Philly cheesesteak sliders. And we got the chicken in the oven. We got the jerk chicken in the oven. Working on spaghetti. I'm gonna start cutting up peppers for the Philly cheesesteak sliders. It's going down for the game. And then this is gonna be for our noodles. After we cook them, we gotta drain them. So that is gonna be for our noodles. And I cannot find the lid to this pot back here. That's okay, that's okay. And hey Ralph, how are you doing? How are you doing? He said, my Sunday treat. Hi everyone. Hi Chef. How are you doing, Ralph? And I'm also gonna put some of this in my spaghetti. Worcestershire sauce. Ralph, we are just hanging out, making Sunday dinner. We're making a whole lot of food. We're making spaghetti, Philly cheesesteak sliders, yams, spaghetti. And if we have time, I'm gonna make some cake. But I don't know if we're gonna have time. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. And Ralph said, I'm hitting the like. I'm watching the game. Well, thank you so much, Ralph, for tuning in. And while we are allowing our beef to cook, I'm going to start cutting peppers for the sliders. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing spaghetti is for Ava, because that's her favorite dish. And shout out to Ava, she did really amazing at her competition today. And she walked away with 4 medals out of 5. It was incredible. She in my opinion, Ava swept the competition. But I told her that. She's like, no, mommy, I didn't do. No, it doesn't matter. She did so great, you guys. And she got first place 4 different times. I was so proud of her. It was amazing to watch her. She was so happy. And she has worked super, super hard. Okay, I got a bowl for my waist. For while I'm, cutting stuff up, I can, instead of running back and forth to the trash, I can just put it in my bowl. And let me stir this. Yes, thank you, doctor. And Tia said, yay, Ava, wow. Yes, you guys, she did amazing. She got first place in beam, first place in vault on the floor. It was amazing. And she got all around. She did so great. She did so great. It was, I couldn't believe it because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There were some good teams out there today doing gymnastics. Like everyone was getting pretty high scores. It's out of 10, and Ava got 9. She was getting 9, 9, 9. And in one, she got an 8.55. And when she got out, she told me why. She was like, "Mommy, I stepped forward." But she told me why. And she was like, "Next time, I'm getting 5 medals." I was like, "Oh my goodness, Ava, she is on fire." Tia said, "How old is Ava?" She is 7 years old. 7 years old. She'll be turning 8 pretty soon here. But 7 years old. She, like, to be so young, she is very determined to do gymnastics, and she has been for years. But yes. And I know at 8 years old, I was not doing that. We was running, we was being bad. Okay, so we're gonna cut our peppers up. I know I'm over here talking and telling y'all stories and everything. And these are for our sliders. So I'm gonna cut these, you know, not like it's a regular Philly, because these are Philly cheesesteak sliders. So I'm gonna cut these I'm gonna cut each pepper in half, slice it, and then cut the slices in half. So like, cut that in half, so it'll be a little shorter. And Ralph said, "What month is Ava's birthday?" April. It's coming up really soon, and she's already told me what she wants. She has said, "Sweet, my granddaughter is 8. Love that age." Yes, me too, because they're just so happy and ready to live and all that stuff. So this beef, you guys see how much fat it has? It has a lot of fat in here, a lot of grease. So what I'm gonna do before I start building my sauce, I'm gonna drain that so that all that fat is not in my spaghetti. And Tia said, "I see Ava going to the Olympics, so get ready, Mom." You know what? That would be so amazing. I used to, well, I still do. I like to watch the gymnastics at the Olympics. But it's one thing to watch gymnastics, and then another thing to see it in real life. Like, it's amazing. And to see, like, how they even get to that point is, like, takes a lot of work. I can't imagine, y'all. I don't even do flips. And I never did when I was young because I was always scared. But the part that I really like about competition and that I'm really able to help with is the hair and makeup. My bad, y'all. I'm getting a phone call. My bad, y'all. I was getting a phone call. I like to do the hair and makeup. Like, that's my part. Like the glam squad, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So we're cutting our peppers for our Philly cheesesteak sliders. We got our beef on here for our spaghetti, for our meat sauce. We're gonna drain this pretty soon. And you want to just break up all the big clumps of beef for your meat sauce. You want to make sure you don't have any like huge chunks. And Vivo, how are you? How are you? Yes, she is definitely speaking into existence, and with every competition, she sets the goal higher, which I think is really good. You know what I'm saying? It's really good, but she like competes with herself. Like nobody even has to tell her to do this. I'm always like, just have fun. That's always my thing. What I say, like, have fun. Don't stress too much. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay, I have the red and green peppers cut for the Philly cheesesteak slider. Yes, it really is. It's amazing to see. It's very refreshing to see also. Turn this down a little bit because it's starting to pop on me. It's getting really hot, so I'm just going to take it off the heat real quick. And then we got our water right here. Okay, while I drain this, I'm going to run the water on warm. Oh, my name is I go by Chef Big Bang. Chef Big Bang. This is 907 Goodies. Welcome to the channel. Hit the like button, hit the like button. You can always support the channel by sending a super chat, Venmo, PayPal by showing some love. So we got our ground beef here, and we're gonna put our onions in there. But y'all can just call me Chef. Okay, so we're gonna put some onions in there. I like lots of onions. Some people don't like onions. That is, up to you, But I am an onion person. I like my onions. Do y'all like onions? Okay, and I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna turn it like this. During this time, I like to add in my seasonings. So, we have a couple here. We got a lot. Y'all ready? And we're waiting on that pasta water to boil. Yes, see, I love onions. And fresh garlic. We're going to put that in there. And now we are starting to build our meat sauce. And the key to getting a really good meat sauce is flavor. Okay. So we got beef in there, we got onions. Let me turn this up a little bit. We got onions in there. We're gonna put some black pepper. And I got the water on, so I'm gonna be washing some dishes while we up in here during my downtime. Okay. black pepper, Italian seasoning. Oregano. And Zeb, how are you doing? How are you doing, Towns? We are just getting ready for Sunday dinner. I got a lot going on tonight. I have jerk chicken in the oven. We are working on spaghetti, and I'm cutting the peppers for the Philly cheesesteak sliders. So we got a lot going on. Spaghetti, jerk chicken, Philly cheesesteak sliders, yams, and my sister is bringing over the mac and cheese. So we got a lot going on. So I put, let me keep these separate so I don't get confused. Okay, we're gonna put some basil in here. Zeb said, looks awesome. Thank you. We haven't even gotten to it, Foodie Gang. We finna turn this into a meat sauce and some really good spaghetti. Okay, I wanna know this, chat. Do you put sugar in your spaghetti? Let me know. Do y'all put sugar in y'all spaghetti? What kind of people are y'all? And Tia said dessert. Yes, I have a cake that I want to bake, but we will see if I get to it. But it's gonna be a white cake, and I have my daughter picked out a pink frosting. So we have white cake, pink frosting, and then we're gonna put a bunch of toppings on there. We have white chocolate chips, toasted coconut, strawberries. So we got a lot going on. And I don't know if we're gonna get the cake on camera, but I would definitely take a picture of it for you guys. And Tia's my type of girl. Tia said, I put sugar in red sauce. So do I, but the Foodie Gang gets mad sometimes when I do it. So I'm glad you saying that you do it too. So I put a little bit of this and put a little bit more in there. And I'm gonna just take this water off here real quick, so I can put this on there all the way. Get this hot, get this going. And then I have my cans here. I'm gonna rinse off the top and then get my cans open. And this is crushed tomatoes. So we're making our sauce completely from scratch. So good. I wish you guys could smell it. It smells wonderful. Okay, so we got our cans right here. Okay, we're gonna put our red sauce in there. Ooh, Let's go, let's go, let's go. Who don't love spaghetti? I never met someone who said I don't like spaghetti. And Tia, no, I do not always make the sauce. I used to get store-bought spaghetti sauce. I'm not gonna be honest with y'all. I did some research a couple months ago. I was like, it's so easy. But sometimes I make it from scratch. Sometimes I buy tomato sauce or spaghetti sauce. And Tina, I'm glad you're getting hungry because I always say this. I got a cooking channel. If you guys come in here and you don't get hungry, I need a new job. Okay, and what I like to do, so I'm gonna put another can in here, but what I like to do is the can, I put water in here so I can get all the tomato products. So I cut that lid off. Yeah, I put water in here and I'm kind of like, swirling around. I put that in there. And Chino said it's a cream butter sauce. And Tia, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And if you are someone that's interested in cooking, I have a Facebook food group. So if you're already on Facebook, head over to Foodie Gang fan page and join the group and share your food with us. I want to see what y'all cooking sometimes. Or I said sometimes, all the time. I want to see what y'all got going on at home. I want to see what you doing. So I put a little bit of water in there, kind of swirl it around a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna mix that around. We're gonna let that cook. Ooh, Cheeto said Cajun seasoning and bay leaves. Ooh, you make a Trinity roux, okay. Then add milk and butter for your spaghetti. And how are you doing, Left Hand Bandit? Long time no see, long time no see. So we got all our seasonings. I'm going to keep them nearby, but I ain't going to get them out the way. Ooh, oh, Tino, I understand what you were saying. I understand what you're saying. And I always tell people, that's why I make so many different recipes, because I know people cannot eat certain things. So I have made Alfredo sauce and Alfredo recipes. And then I've also done recipes with tomato, just because I know that people can't eat certain things and may have special diets. Okay, so we got the tomato sauce. We're putting the water back on the stove. And then we got our yams back here. We're going to get those started in a little bit. In a little bit. Oh, and you can't have tomatoes either, Tino? But you can see all that seasoning in there. It's going to be so good. Ava loves my spaghetti. And then don't forget we got our chicken in the oven. And then here's our spaghetti. We're waiting for our water to boil back here. And then I did put salt in the water as well. So when this starts boiling, we're gonna put in our spaghetti. And actually turn y'all a little bit more. Let me turn y'all a little bit more. So y'all can see the water. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna empty this out. And then we got our peppers for our Philly cheesesteak sliders. Thank you so much, Tino. Thank you so much. And then I got some more peppers. We're just gonna cut these. I have these in the fridge, so we might as well use them. And you know, I am not putting wine in this one, but I have done that before. Maybe we'll have to do that. Make a spaghetti with wine sauce. I haven't done that in a while. I'm gonna be honest. And then these mini peppers have a lot of seeds in them. So what I like to do is after I do this step, I give them a rinse to make sure I get all the peppers out. Or the inside little, I mean not peppers, seeds. To make sure I get all the seeds out. Put my gloves on. And I'm gonna turn this sauce down a little bit. It's getting hot. I want it to slow cook, but I don't want it to be like super hot and like bubbling and cooking too fast on the bottom. And what I do sometimes, I'll put a little lid over it and I'll kind of just vent it. So then that way it just slow cooks, turn down a little bit. So then if it does splash, which it shouldn't, you don't want it to splash too much, but if it does, it won't be about to burn you. Anchovy in your spaghetti sauce? I've never tried that before. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really an anchovy fan. And hello, Kathy, how are you doing? How are you doing? And then we got the jerk chicken in the oven. We're working on the spaghetti. We got the meat sauce already done. We're gonna cook some spaghetti here shortly. And then I'm peeling the peppers or cleaning the peppers off for the Philly cheesesteak sliders. Got a lot going on. Okay, so what I'll do after I clean my peppers is I'll give them another rinse just to make sure I get all the little seeds off there. Because these mini peppers have a ton of seeds on them. Wow, that's a crazy story. That's a crazy story, Chad. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure they're dry. And then we're gonna get these cut up. And our pasta water is almost ready. Sauce right here. Smell it. That pasta water is about to be ready. I'm gonna finish cutting this pepper and then put my spaghetti in to the water. And we're just letting that sauce just cook. You know, let those flavors really sink in. And then I have more peppers than what I need, so I'm going to put them back in the fridge. And it's looking good. Of course, you can come over and help me cook. It's looking good, Liliana. We got the spaghetti on, or the meat sauce going. We're about to put our noodles in, and we're cutting up the peppers for the Philly cheesesteak sliders. So we got red and green bell peppers, yellow and orange, and then I'm gonna cut some onion up. Because it's not a Philly without the peppers and onions. So you gotta have the onions. Got to, or it's not gonna be the same. Let me just rinse this off really quick. And yes, Ralph, this is Sunday dinner. We got a little bit of everything, and we're celebrating Ava. She did so good at gymnastics today. I said, you know what, Ava? I wasn't even gonna do Sunday dinner, but since you went out there and we did all that winning, I'm gonna make your favorite food. We don't have dinner. We're gonna celebrate now. Ava picked the mood back up. Now we got a reason to celebrate. So, here we go. I don't know. This was a weird song right here for you. What y'all think? Okay, okay. Okay, our water is boiling for our spaghetti, so we're gonna get this put in there. What I do is I come to the stove, to the sink, and I crack them in half, and then put them in the water. And I don't always crack them in half, but I feel because I have a little one, when I crack them in half, it's easier to eat for her. I feel. So I just crack them in half like this, and put them in here, and I put a little bit of salt in this water too. And this is the spaghetti. Noodles. And shout out to Ralph, always cutting steaks, always. And he put a video on his channel, so y'all go ahead and check out his YouTube channel. He's over there cutting steaks and having a blast. Okay. Every time I make all of the spaghetti noodles, it's always too much. So I'm not going to make all of them. I'm just cleaning up a little bit. Okay, so we got our sauce over here. Get a spoon and push this pasta in. Okay, I'm also going to get my yams open and into this pot, and I'm gonna put the pot on the stove while we wait for the sauce and the spaghetti noodles. But I am gonna taste this sauce. I am gonna taste this sauce. And thank you, Ralph. He said I've been watching Chef for a while now. Okay, we're gonna taste this sauce, and then we're gonna get back over here to our yams and get those on the stove. I wasn't even gonna make yams, but my sister was like, "You make them so good, though." I was like, "Okay, all right." I'm gonna put a little bit more basil in there, some more Italian seasoning. I like to put a timer on for my pasta so that I don't forget and overcook it. And then remember we got the jerk chicken thighs in the oven. So we got a little bit of everything going on. And Ralph said, "I'm scared of your sister." Why? So funny. And Ralph said, "Your sister looked like the girl that beat me up in grammar school." Yeah. You know, there's just some people in life that you just shouldn't mess with. Just some people that just leave them alone. They've been through a lot. If you mess with them, it's at your own risk. Alright, foodie gang, my phone is running hot. I'm gonna tap back in with you guys in a little bit. So stay tuned for part 2 of getting ready for Sunday dinner. Thank you to everyone that has tuned in, and I'll see y'all in a little bit.